What's up? What's up? What's going on? We here tonight. Today's date. It's the 17th. You know what I'm saying? So let me get some people up in here. So tell me how y'all feel about Black Rob. Did you see this coming after because of DMX? They said DMX took a shot and then played a part of it. So also I want to talk about Puffy. Um we're gonna talk about everybody being on Bad Boy and what's the state that they in. You know what I'm saying? As far as their financial state. And we're gonna talk get some more things. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to put something on. I wanna know. We're just going I can't play no music or voice, so I'm just gonna play instrumental. Want y'all zone out on that. See if y'all remember this. I want to know if y'all remember this, and then I want you to go play the original version to it. For you, Sony. All right, man. That was Black Rob Life Story. That's the instrumental.
Yeah, this album
You know
is
what I'm
dedicated
saying?
to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that
Hold
lived
on,
above
y'all.
the buildings that I was hustling from that cola.
All right. So back to what I was saying. I was playing by mistake. Back to what I was saying. That was Black Rob Life Story. You know what I'm saying? That was on one of his albums. Black Rob Life Story. Go listen to the original song without the you know what I'm saying, instrumental. So I'm trying to get in touch with some people and get them on the show. So what other songs? Let's see. I want to watch this interview, so I'm gonna put this interview up. It's gonna be a small piece of it with Black Rob. Black Rob talks Diddy Shine having 6 albums and taking G-Dep to Bad Boy. So we ain't gonna go through all that. But let's see where we at. So let's see what he had to say. This video is in 2019. So we just gonna just deal with Black Rob right now. Let's see what he talking.
Watch me after probably the first two. The first two. Bring me up to date on the rest of your projects, my nigga. Oh man. I got sick of yours, man. Sorry.
Feel you, Sony. Feel you, Sony. So as you can see what's going on. What's up, Marty? I just got back to the board. I see you.
That was it, man. And Marcy. Okay.
About to,
Marcy, I was giving it up good. Did
what
you
up,
meet
Marty?
Chief Def
What's good with you?
in jail?
Cool.
Does it seem like that was your home? The way, yeah.
Trying to just, I see O trying to get on here. Device not connected. Something with your device, O. You gotta you probably can't come on, you gotta probably go on Charm or Google Charm because it's not letting me it says your device is not connected. So you gotta play with it so I can get O on the screen. Marty, what's up, man? We sitting here talking about Black Rob.
Yeah, man. What I missed?
Nothing, man. I was just showing some interviews with him. He was just saying some shit about Puff. But what's your favorite song, Black Rob? Wait, I can't hear you.
I said I got a couple.
A lot of people sitting there saying that Black Rob is
Underrated.
yeah. They like, he only got one hit. And I'm like, nah, if you was in the street back in the days, Black Rob had more than, you know what I mean? Black Rob had that music. Hey, you gotta figure it out with your phone.
Hey yo, Black Rob's albums was the craziest out of Bad Boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas talking about.
He had
the
that
Rob Report, even all the way up until his late to, you know what I mean, to probably like 3 or 4 years ago. He was going crazy.
Exactly.
But he ain't had that machine behind him, and he wasn't no whole ass nigga, so he got overlooked. But I could say this: he saved Bad Boy.
Why you say he saved Bad Boy?
Man, your niggas ain't doing that research. Puffy was dry after Mason them niggas left. He came through and dropped that whoa, and that changed everything. He bought him more time, and that's why I don't understand why Diddy ain't keep him close. Not only that, he was a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was a real dude. You know, and that should count for something. But Puffy wanted to come, you know, mess with him at the last minute, man. I don't know their relationship or what went wrong, but everybody know it's the same old thing with Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And from you know what I see with Rob just seemed like a solidified dude. So he probably just played behind the scenes and was like, you know, the hell with it. Let me just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like I feel like he's definitely overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Definitely overlooked. Definitely overlooked.
I was trying to get Mo got to do something with his phone because it wouldn't allow him to come up on the what's the name. So everybody, if you're watching, if you download the stream, sometime if it's your first time coming on, you got to kind of program your phone. I did it for my cousin earlier. I got to show what was wrong. You got to go into Charm or Google Charm because you can't go straight to Google. And it's not gonna pop up on your screen. Sometimes you gotta follow the prompts. It might say add audio. You gotta kind of follow the prompts in it. But that's crazy, Marty. What's your intake about DMX too?
Oh man, I feel like DMX was a better Pac. I feel like he's underrated too. He was real big, but for what everybody know him to do, you know, he used to say his prayers at the end of his concerts and stuff like that. It was very impactful. You know what I'm saying? But really, people just didn't know what they was looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they got jaded by his downfall and his drug abuse and all of that type stuff. But the dude was a powerful dude, and he struggled through a lot of that stuff. And he talked about it through his music. You know what I'm saying? But so far as how he died is crazy. I don't know whether, well, sources saying that he could have had a heart attack and died because he had took the vaccine.
That's what I mean. We're gonna hear so many stories. I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, if he was still messing around and then you doing God's work, you know, it's not going. I don't want to talk like that because I don't really know. I know his legacy. I just want to upkeep his legacy. You know what I'm saying?
but it's just spiritual things that do go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people can't see.
Oh no.
Face,
Yeah.
go get the yellow on.
she don't. She don't. You know what I'm saying? Chip me up.
I get her shot on the show too. Ah,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
word up.
Yep. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's a lot of things going on spiritually in your face. You don't see it going on. So
Yeah. Spiritual warfare.
he
Stop,
probably,
Popo.
he
Stop.
probably,
Stop.
we don't
Hey,
know.
hey, hold on a minute.
Just speaking how the kid is, he wasn't, he probably was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing, and then he went back to this.
Yeah,
That's
man.
not
Because you know.
what happened, but we don't know, so we just coming up
Right.
with
But you.
what we thinking of. All
Right.
is what we think and what we feel. We don't know the truth because we wasn't.
Yeah. But you can't. But you can't mix. You can't mix. You can't mix it though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially you can't be a false prophet or somebody that's preaching something and then you doing something behind the scenes, even though he was an open book. But you still have a responsibility, man. I think when you're preaching and you trying
Yeah.
to make that transition, but you know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't know, man. I feel like you just can't. If you're gonna go, you got to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to believe that he went out like that from drugs because look, he was gaining his weight back. That was rehabilitation weight. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is she doing, yo? You can hear me? Hello? Stop.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What? Stop. Go ahead. I'm listening, Blue.
I forgot what I was about to say. What about Black Rob
Mm-hmm.
and DMX?
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that DMX was doing drugs because you look at Drink Champs. I ain't watched the whole full Drink Champs at one time, and at one time, but I watched some of it. It was a part where he brought his kids up.
Right.
He was with his kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
like, wow. When a person on drugs, when what you saw DMX before, how he was acting, that was him on drugs. I think this was the DMX that wasn't on drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because he used to use drugs, he getting accused of saying it happened because of drugs.
Right. Well,
So
as a black man, they always going to try to taint our legacy anyway. Look at
this what,
everybody.
but this is what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I think this is the time that he wasn't on drugs, and it shows where he was at mentally. He was with his kids. He had his kids on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The truth is right there. That's the space he was in. He wasn't thinking about coming up there doing interviews and all that and all. Why he was chilling. He was chilling, being a father, a grandfather. He was going to Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? He 50 years old. His mindset was different. So I don't think he died from the drugs.
Nah, like I said,
he died from no drugs, yo.
Nah, like I said, you seeing him with his rehabilitation weight. You know what I mean? If you taking drugs, you wouldn't be looking like that. His weight was up, his mind was right. Even though he was drinking, it kind of like, DMX is DMX though. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna change. He's still gonna be he's not gonna change. He's gonna be the same person, but he's letting you know his growth. And and he's an open book, so it's nothing to hide. He'll let you know if I'm back on it, dog.
That's what I said. I said that too. He's an open book. He wears shit on his sleeve.
Yeah.
If you get, he'll tell you if he was getting high.
Right.
Who around him know he was getting high. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he with his kids. I know he's not with his kids getting high.
Right.
Well, the dog is better than that. Like he got sense.
Come on, dog.
His kids.
Get this in, G.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I know he wouldn't want that for his kids.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, so he wouldn't have that around him.
Absolutely. I concur. But man, from both of them brothers to go out, like that, close in age, same time frame, we lost two great ones, man. You know what I'm saying? We lost two great ones, bro. Black Rob personally was one of my specials.
Yeah.
One of my special ones, and I probably was like the only person that was really bumping Black Rob like that. You know what I mean? I like Black Rob, and I met Black Rob. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Black
met
Rob,
Black Rob a couple of
huh?
times. I met Black Rob a couple of times as well.
Yeah, man, he's a cool dude, right?
You had to meet Black Rob. You know what I mean? He's right there from Harlem, Jersey. He was in
Yep.
Jersey studio. So
Yep.
how was that? How was that? How did that happen? How you meet him?
Genuine, man. I met him at Rocksteady joint. He's behind
Oh, wow.
stage, and I let him know that, man. Listen, bro, you know your music is everything. He was like, yo, man. He was very humble, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Cool as hell, yo. Cool as hell. You know what I think? I really don't think that he knew how much of a pillar he was in this game. I don't really think he valued himself the way other people did. I think that, and as to why, I'm like, why? Like, why? You know what I mean? Because he was the one that, he was the one that brought Bad Boy back, yo. I'm sorry. With that, whoa, he killed the boy.
He brought that bounce.
Yeah, 2000, because Puffy was on shaky grounds at the motherfucking after Biggie died. Biggie died 97. He ain't find Mace until when? Because Mace wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mace wasn't really doing nothing like that. He wasn't really. I think he found Black Rob was first. I forgot the order. Come on, y'all.
You had Craig Mack too now.
Yeah, but nah, man. Craig Mack he wasn't no Biggie Smalls.
But I mean, Craig Mack did his thing though.
Yeah, he did his thing, but I'm talking about the person who
that don't. I mean, but it was. Is it safe to say that Craig Mack was a one-hit wonder?
Who?
Craig Mack. What
yeah. Yeah, because he only had Flavor in Your Ear. He had the remix, and he had Can You Get Down.
Well, then that ain't no one-hit wonder.
I mean,
go along. That ain't one-hit wonder is one, man.
Yeah, but how you now it's still a hit wonder to me if people remixing your song and they just keeping you alive, bro.
No. A one-hit wonder is a one-hit wonder because that one song come on and you can't. There's nothing else. If you got another one, it's like 4 or 5 songs you can put on. That ain't no one-hit wonder. They contribute to the game. They contribute. If you know what I mean, if it's a couple of songs you can buy about songs. You just named 3 of them.
Yeah, well, Can You Get Down? There's only 2.
I ain't even going to
Flavor in Your Ear remix is not really like. He just people jumped on the song. So, but they made that hot because of that song was that hot.
Though. Even though that was a hit, though.
Right.
That was
but we from Jersey, so we we look at things different. Like you ain't just gonna come in the game and just do that. We want catalog, so we press these artists. So we set the bar high. So if you got two, if you do 2 songs, you think people gonna really remember you like that? No, they ain't gonna remember. I remember Black Rob more than I fucking remember Craig Mack, and I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going with Black Rob because Black Rob was talking that talk. He had that swag, and he was powerful. He brought something back. That was hard to do, bro. That's a hard act to follow after Biggie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Craig Mack was just in the loop of that.
Yeah.
They had the Big Mac, so he helped Biggie. You know what I'm saying? They complimented each other, but so far as standing on your own, like he really stood. He endured the test of time, bro. You know what I mean? And that speaks a lot, bro. That speaks a lot. So that's why people should have gave him his roses while he was here, or his flowers, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Because he had a couple albums, bro. He had the Rob Report, he had the Life Story, and he had some other joints after that. He had like 4 or 5 albums, bro. Bangers. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. All them other dudes, he had Shine. Who else he had? He had a couple dudes, man. He had a couple dudes, but the only dude who really did it, like I said, was Mace and Black Rob. Because you can't even give it to the Locks because the Locks bounce. So
when did the Locks bounce? The locks bounce from there.
When probably We Are the Streets, so about like 98.
98.
Yeah, like 98, probably 98, 99.
I wish I could play some songs. And, I wish I could play some
Black
songs.
Rob had that Jasmine joint. He had, man.
I got my man Big O trying to come on here. He got to send me a picture, something that's saying device not connected. You gotta connect. It's saying your guests will need to connect their mic and cam. You got to connect your mic and cam to the.
Yeah, that's what it say on there.
It did that for you too.
Yeah, you see my picture?
Yeah. Well, when you first came on, what did you have? What did it do? Because you came straight on. Yeah, they gotta add it, right? And then it comes on. I can't hear you now. Yeah. Yeah. You know how to work it. I can't hear you though.
Huh?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, because my phone is fucked up. A tractor trailer ran this motherfucker over.
Damn.
Now I gotta fuck. Yeah, you fuck with the iPhone, baby. iPhone is the truth. A dump truck ran my shit over and it's still working, but it a little crushed the camera a little bit, but I got another one.
That's good.
Yeah, just gotta transfer everything over. But yeah, man, I feel like Puffy, man. He should have kept like
everybody. I met up with my man today. He was like, "Yo, man, when you do your show, man," he said, "Yo, Word is Born talk about Puffy and how all the artists, you know what I'm saying, from Bad Boy is like fucked up, financially fucked up.
All of them, bro. All of them, bro.
Somebody, my man hit me. He said, "Who's that?" That's Marty. Tell me your name, Marty.
Marty Gras, what's up, my G?
Tell him what you do. I'm gonna let you speak for yourself. I don't even want to say.
Man, it ain't really about me, but I'm a director. I shoot. You know what I'm saying? Come up with content.
Word.
I do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? The most important thing that I try to do is empower my people.
Word.
Because that's what's important. So that's why we got this platform now. To be able to discuss certain things, man, because a lot of people feel a lot of different ways about certain things and they need to be heard because a lot of times people think alike, they air alike, be alike. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we got to come together in unison, man, to figure some things out, to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we get tired of seeing certain things and we can't always leave it up to somebody else for our future, right? And always say, why this, why that. Now we just got to be pillars. If we got to be better Puffies, we got to be better Jay-Z's, we got to be a better Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying? And we could do it. If they could do it, we could do it too. Absolutely. I don't want to go off topic, but it's just a repetitious thing with Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because me and him is the same sign, so I can kind of feel him to a certain extent. But real shit always supersede bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and I understand you ain't got to hold a man hand through the whole way. I don't know their relationship, but if you see that man hurting like that, bro, and he helped you the fuck out, bro, and you up $700-800 million, you know what I mean? Even if you throw that man a mill, throw that man a bone or something, don't give a fuck what he do with it. And then make sure he try to get right off it, but see that he good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See that he good. You can only get good from that, bro. You can only get good from that.
Yeah. But that's the thing about Puffy. Puffy is a millionaire, and all the people that he dealt with has been in some type of financial or
ain't even thousandaires.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but why is that though?
Why is that? I don't know.
Why? Because their paperwork is fucked up.
I haven't spoken with them, so I can't touch on that subject.
I mean, I'm just looking at it, order of operation on how things was going. From the locks,
You know how he just kept their royalties and masters and all of that, and how him and 50 Cent was going back and forth. You talk about something, this was Jada Kiss was beefing with 50. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna call Puff up and buy your publishing offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So you gotta understand, like, Puffy was playing a different type of
You got your mic ain't coming in.
You heard me?
There you go.
Yeah, Puffy was playing a different type of game, you know what I'm saying? With dudes. And I think like it's time for dudes to understand that you have to own your own shit, bro. It's not about running to another man and seeing what he could do for you. It's about you learning everything that he's doing with your craft and you coming up off your own craft. You know what I'm saying? It's time's out for that now. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is being lazy, and that's what I don't know if y'all saw the video with DMX saying like, yo, how can I give all my all in my music and give it to somebody else just for them to give me 2 cents off of $50?
He did speak upon that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense at all, bro. So you just deserve to get raped. If you got a different way about going to get your bread, you need to do that. Because this man already letting you know you only getting 2 cents off of whatever, and that's it. But if you could start your own thing, see, but now it's a little different. Back then, they did drop 500,000 in your lap, $1 million, and that's still good money right now to some people. You know what I'm saying? But back then that was everything because you ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And deals is real sweet. So you ain't know when you getting $1 million bonus, but that's all you getting. But these niggas is ripping your show money. These niggas is taking everything, all your endorsements. It's bad, man, once you start going through that money because that $1 million you got wasn't for your pocket. That $1 million was to get your project done. So you still owe that money. Okay, don't be understanding.
You know what was crazy? Remember the locks? We'll be raping you,
raping you. Yeah.
What my thing I want to know is what did they experience to give them the energy to come up with that song?
That's how them niggas was felt, and that's how they was doing J Hood. But then they really start playing J Hood like that. That's why J Hood was acting the way he was acting.
Yeah, that's my man. I met J Hood too. But that's crazy. So you think that's what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And my point is this: see, what was done to them to where they made that song to where it made them say, "Yo, let's do this to J Hood."
Word up. You know everything, because you know what it is. People don't be reading, man. They don't be reading the fine print. They just see a little bit of money and think they could do this, that, and the third. And then when they find out they spending this bread and it wasn't for that, now all of a sudden they got a problem of discrepancy. See, you can't come at Puff like that because you supposed to get your lawyer, get the contract going, and you supposed to read all that fine print, bro.
Yeah,
it's business. Puffy is a business dude. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not business, you're gonna get fucked over. Yeah. And the smart people know when they did get a contract for Puffy, they know to read the shit over, and if it wasn't right, they wasn't signing it.
Yeah, and you touched on about teamwork. You know what I mean, working together. And also, I want to shout out Sweet Melody Speaks. She had a show today about that, about the importance of teamwork. You know what I'm saying? So right. It's crazy that you saying that, and she also had a show about that. And I got to go watch the show.
Definitely.
I'm running around. I missed the show. So
big ups to Mel. Big ups.
Yeah, she coming up with her own content, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. That's what we talk about now, about teamwork. So
it's very important, man. It's very important. And I had spoke to this lady about that. She said, you don't need nobody. You got social media. I said, at the end of the day, you still need people to make certain things happen for it can go across social media. Like, people be thinking one track minded. They just think because they selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times you can have the biggest heart in the world, and sometimes that could get translated to something different too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to lock in with the right people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The right team make things work. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you just have to have skill to even start to learn how to pick your team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
very important.
You definitely gotta learn how to pick your team out here.
Yeah.
And strategize.
Most definite. Yeah. Definite. So Yeah, man. Like I said, man, rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace,
Black Rob. This is I
Black
can't
Rob.
believe
You know,
we here right now in this
that's
matter.
crazy.
But,
I know them dudes is in heaven chilling.
damn, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish I could just play their music right now and just turn up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
content use, I might throw a little instrumental, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta vibe to understand, what to play. DMX was, man.
Yeah, Dark Man was on one, yo.
I was listening to DMX the other day, and I'm like, yo, man, and big up Drag On. You know what I'm saying?
He loved Drag On, yo. That was his boy. But what I don't understand, why wasn't nobody fucking with Drag On? Like he was saying that nobody fuck with him. He's like, but I fuck with him, no. Like that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo,
And I
and
didn't know Drag On stuttered.
huh?
Drag On, he stutters.
Man, that boy rapping is
Bro,
crazy.
yo, that's what I'm saying. I'm only saying that because I was watching an interview with Sway, and you know what I'm saying. And I just didn't know. I was like, oh shit. And they were saying like when he be rapping, you would never know. And it was like, yo, go ahead and rap now. He's like, I can't do it. He's like, nah, not right now.
Yeah.
So you know what
He
I'm saying.
got it though, yo.
But that's my dog. I fuck with him. His new song. Oh my god, yo, he be going in.
Going in, right?
That one he got. I was watching it last night. It's the one with your mama proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go check
Yeah.
that song out. Drag On. It's about motherfucking groupie niggas.
But you know what?
That shit hard as hell.
This shit is, yo. But
I know
he
your
could,
mama proud of you.
for real. But I think now is his time for him to take that spot that X had, because X was bigging him up and X really
Now,
wanted that for him. You know what I mean?
I'm about to ask y'all this. I want to ask the audience this. Who do you think? What style do Drag On have? Whose style? What would you say his style is a mixture of?
Mm.
And then I'm gonna tell you, and you tell me if it makes sense to you.
Buster a little bit, like the flow, like his cadence. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I put him in his own lane, man. He got a hell of a flow. His delivery is crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who Drag On is mixed with, and this coming out of his mouth. I can go to an interview y'all want me to. His style is DMX
DMX, yeah, okay.
and the Lox. He said that's his style. He said, yo, motherfucker, what's his name? Asked him. He said,
Nah, but them niggas don't
oh no,
spit like him though.
that's what the man said. This what Drag On said, bro. He
Yeah.
said that's what his style. He said his style. He said what's your? I'm gonna look it up. He said what's your style? He said my style, man, is DMX and the Lox. That's because he said he was fucking with X and the Lox. They was spitting shit, and he was looking at. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that. I could see
Right.
him just like. You know what I'm saying? I could just see that. You know what I'm saying? With
Right.
DMX and then the Lox being around affiliated, that became, you know what I'm saying? His style. And I'm thinking, I look at him, I'm like, yo, he do carry that torch.
Right.
He do carry that torch.
I could see DMX. I mean, I could say, with his content, but like his delivery and flow is like some other shit. Cause I don't even hear Jadakiss in them, like his delivery was different, yo. He was more slicker with the tongue. You know what I mean? His shit was slick. You know what I mean? That's not to take away nothing from Jada. None of them, them my dudes. You know what I mean? But Drag On is saying like he had to go harder just because he knew he had that competition.
Absolutely.
But I could definitely hear DMX, because that was his dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see more from him, though. You know what I mean? I just wanted to. I was wondering why I never really heard from him as much as DMX promoted him and bigged him up. I never really did hear a lot of his shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then I think because he wasn't doing nothing. And then well, I think also he did leave Rough Riders.
Yeah. He was saying he don't know why people ain't fuck with him, yo. You know
Matter
what
of
I'm saying?
fact, hold on. Make sure you go to hoodenvironment.com. Go check out Dragon. That's his website. He was talking about it last night. Hoodenvironment.com. Go check out his website, man.
Yeah.
A lot of his music up there.
Yeah. He definitely got this freestyle. He going in now. I know he probably gonna really be going in. You know what I'm saying? But I know he hurt too. You know what I mean? A piece of him is gone. You know, it take a lot, man. Like I'm still mourning for my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. You know what I mean? So even you might not hear from him for a little while. You might just go bonkers. You never know how he's feeling. But what I saw a couple of days ago when he was up, you know, on Instagram, he was just like, "Yo, I can't even really say how I'm feeling right now because I can't. I'm at all right now. I can't believe what's happening. I can't believe my dog is gone. You know what I mean? So sometimes it takes a while, bro.
Yes, we do.
And now it's just like everything is different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of deaths close to home, far from home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time you turn around. Like Double O brother just died. You know what I'm saying?
Now Double O is from what album he was on?
Double O was on Redman album.
Okay. Which
Close your windows and lock your doors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was on that one. Comes in, close the window. Like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was on Malpractice. Yeah, so Raouf, that was his brother.
Now you knew Double O because I don't know him. So
yeah, me and Double O had songs together. I shot video for Double O. You know what I mean? Me and Raouf, which is his brother who passed, was about to do a couple.
Let the people know where they can probably go see some of his material that don't you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where they could go see his material because I'm gonna check it out and check out his music also. I do know him from the album. Where they could go see his music at? Or hear his music.
Who, Double O?
Yeah.
Well, Double O, you know, Double O. I don't know his platform. I think it's The Real Dub O. That's his Instagram.
Okay.
But you know, they could, you know, for the old hip hop heads who know about Red fans, they could check him out on Red Album. He was on Red Album on Malpractice. It was a song called Close Your Windows and Lock Your Doors. So, you know, right along with whoever knows about the Brown Stinger and the Hornet, which is his brother, rest in peace, Raouf, who just passed his past week. He's having his wake sometime next week. I think the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And that's the thing, see, man, what people don't understand is, you know, when you have celebrity death, it just I think I was talking to you about this earlier. Celebrity death is just something that we all are relating to at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We just relating to a death at the same time, but we all have family and people that die too. Also, you know what I'm saying? In our life, in our own lives. So that's the thing about it. We all here because it's affecting us at the same time. You don't lost somebody. I don't lost somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just different times. Different times, man.
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, everybody out there, man, just want to say rest in peace to. I'm gonna say rest in peace to my mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's real life shit.
I'm thinking about DMX and Black Rob, but I'm still thinking about my own life and
your immediate family. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
hell yeah.
Then
Real
that
life shit
fucks with me more. I'm like, fucking,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That should fuck with me more, get me more emotionally involved because I'm like, damn, everybody that I'm thinking about died from that was around me or celebrity, it was all they didn't get to live their full potential in their life. That's the sad part about it. That's what hurt me. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are, and I'm here, you know what I'm saying, living life, but motherfuckers gone and they ain't get to live their full potential of their life. They died young. Everybody dying under 50. You know what I'm saying? You go through,
Man, you know they say that's the best life. You know, live how you want to live and die young. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I think it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself, man. Take your time, young man. You had the
Yeah.
song, bro.
Dun.
Don't you rush to get old. You know what I'm saying? It's there.
So I want to say something to everybody that's watching. If you're trying to get on the stream, start the stream. I don't know. Let's see something.
What you doing?
Get that stream up here. I'm gonna get that stream up here just in case y'all want to come up here. Give me a second. We can drop the stream up in here. And y'all can come up here. And like I said before, y'all gotta learn how to work your phones because if you've never been on StreamYard and YouTube, your phone, you're gonna have to go through a little process. Follow the prompts. If it says add voice audio, press that button and add the voice and audio. And then if you hit the link, you'll be able to come on the screen. If you don't add your audio in your camera, you cannot come on the screen. So I want to get y'all on the screen.
So you're pretty savvy with this, man. You got your email address.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
You got to figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're just gonna keep these shows going.
Yeah.
Keep talking about current events, and I don't want to talk about nobody dying in our lives or in the culture. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to come up here to talk positive, motivate people, promote things that people doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got
positivity.
Where can the people? Actually, I had one of your videos up with had Sonny Black on here, and if y'all was watching the show and the video that came on, this the man, he was in the video and he also produced the video.
All right.
Saying so
appreciate that, yo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know you also working on I don't know if you went out there, you got Bad Business.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time in coming. I know everybody like, what the fuck is going on?
That.
You know what I mean? We still got to do work. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I'm just pushing, man. I'm just trying to get the motors back running, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Because like I tell people sometimes, life is crazy because it's so much. You know where we fucked up? When I say we, us, a lot of people, because you gotta, in order to do something, you gotta build your mind up and do it mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just about just doing something. It takes a mental state to do something.
Right.
So sometimes I feel like we don't get things done because we it's a lot mentally.
Yeah.
It's a lot mentally.
It is. It's a lot mentally. It's a lot physically. You know what I mean? And it's a lot spiritually. It's a whole bunch of different things, man. You got to deal with people on different levels. You got to learn people. You know, you got to invest. You got to constantly update your fucking data. You know, it ain't easy, bro.
Like it took me, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to lose weight, but it took, you know, how long mentally it took me to mentally get to where I was at. I had to mentally go through something to figure out how to lose the weight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the pandemic helped it because now I'm in the house more. You can't go out and eat, shit clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got forced to do it.
Yeah. So now I'm not eating at night. So it's like, but mentally I still had to do certain things, drink a lot of water. So that taught me, like, in life, it mentally takes a lot to get everybody on the same page.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be thinking about your project this and they thinking about something different. So it's like they mental is somewhere else.
Right.
When you got people mentally all on the same page, shit goes right.
Right.
Because everybody know how to say, okay, this is what I'm doing. And mentally right now, I need to just mentally focus right here.
Right.
Everything else don't matter because mentally I need to focus. Then you go to your next task, and then you mentally focus there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be here and be thinking about over there. What the fuck you here for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the thing is, people be doing something, mentally be in that space and put your all into it.
Yeah. I just feel like,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. But you know, I do know that you definitely got to be in the right space, man. Because if you're not in the right space, in the right place in your mind, you know, it's not going to translate the way it need to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, and that's something I had to learn. You know, you could try to force something and force it, and then it just, I'm not forcing nothing. I want everything to be organic. I learn, you know what I'm saying? And I learn from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I just keep on going though.
I say,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, man, I don't know everything because it's so much stuff that I don't know, and I want to challenge myself and learn.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah, but you know,
again, you got to mentally put yourself in that situation to learn.
yeah,
You see, first, sometimes you might want to do something, but you got to learn it first. So now
right,
you got to mentally learn, then mentally figure out the next part to that.
right,
And sometimes you can fall back on for something for 2-3 years, like, man, shit. And then mentally later on, boom, now you like, boom, because it took time. You need to learn something.
right.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that, even with like, you know, even dealing with coming on here and trying to do content. You know what I'm saying? I gotta mentally put myself in that space.
Yeah.
And learn.
Yeah, but you had to teach yourself to know how to do it.
Exactly.
So, but that's going to prepare you. One thing, like Pac said, every move is a calculated step. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing that, it's going to equate to the next thing, and then it's going to be the next thing, and the next thing. It's like a snowball effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
As long as you just keep on going, man, you know, as long as you keep on going, keep grinding, man, you're going to discover new things about yourself, bro. You know?
Exactly.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. That's like, you know, feeling accomplished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing better than feeling accomplished. Like, damn, I accomplished something. You know, damn, this shit wasn't in vain. I did this shit. It was hard. It was hard than a motherfucker, but I accomplished it.
Exactly.
That's how I want to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the reward. That's the reward to me, feeling accomplished. The money is gonna come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The money is gonna come, bro.
That's the thing. Sometimes people do things for money. If you do things for money, you probably not learning.
Right.
You're not learning, and you're not
Right.
sucking it all in.
Right.
And then,
but that's not to say don't know your worth. I'm not
but
saying that.
no, what I'm saying is once you do that, now you put some energy in it, and now it ain't what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Because you're doing it for money. So now when
Right.
things go wrong, money ain't in play. Now you still mentally can't be in it because you was doing it for something. You got to do it for the experience, for
Right.
learning. That's the money. The money is learning and experience and being and inspiring people and being inspired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what, you know, you can look at somebody and you just inspire. Like, man, it ain't about money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let's see what
Who else on here?
Hi, Bronzebird. Hi,
Peace.
everybody. Salute to the panel.
what's
Peace,
up?
peace.
Right.
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
Going on.
Chill, bro. So I see you from Melody's panel, so I'm showing love to the brothers. It sounds like
Thank you.
y'all
I
from New
appreciate
York.
that.
Y'all from New York, right?
New Jersey area. We right across the street.
Yeah, across the
Dusty.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got my official Northeast Alliance up in here, yo.
But
Hey. Oh, yeah, Bronx is from New York.
what we
Yeah.
was talking about, we was really kind of talking about Black Rob. You know what I'm saying? I know you heard what happened today.
Yeah, it was crazy, cause it was like I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like he
Now,
was just
what part of New York you from?
I'm uptown, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Uptown, baby.
uptown, baby, we gets down.
Uptown.
So about Black Rob, bro. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I'm just thinking maybe he's just in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna fight the whole thing. But when it comes to these public figures, it's just kind of like when you hear that they in the hospital, it's just like they on their way out. So it's just hard to take that in because I was like, of course we all remember Black Rob. You know what I'm saying? Like whoa, like. But it's just
For
like,
real.
damn, you know what I mean? I was sitting there like, God damn.
Now, let me ask you something. Now,
Uh-huh.
what Black Rob music you know?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I only know the Woe song, bro.
All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out the age bracket you are. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I'm in
it's
my
a whole
20s.
lot they need to know about Rob.
That's what I'm saying. We was talking about that earlier. Black Rob, man, he had some hits. He even the life story that
Jasmine, all of that, bro.
Yo,
The Rob Report was crazy.
yeah, you need to dig into Black Rob, like being that now. This the
I'm
thing.
about to play some of his stuff, bro. I'm about to see if I can pull it
Nah,
up.
you can't play the music.
Nah, because it's going to get copywritten, bro.
Yeah, they're going to shut the show
Yeah,
down.
you
That's
can't do
why
that.
I can't do it. It only play instrumental.
Yeah.
You
can't do that.
My hand itching too.
I feel you, bro, because I tried to do that on my joint too. My joint got copywritten, bro.
I would have been turned it on.
But yeah, you can't do that.
I would have been turned it on, Marty.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they want to talk about copyrights and all this other shit.
Exactly.
Yo,
They
they are
ain't paying that, man.
sensitive. They are very
man.
sensitive with it, man.
Yeah, man.
So you can't really do a lot. But yeah, I just remember, well, because yeah, like I told you, I'm in my 20s, so
Man.
Yeah, growing up, bro, I remember that song when it came out, like, whoa. And I was just like, yeah.
But you got to check it. That's like the mainstream. But now you got to go into the heart of Black Rob because it was songs that he was on. Like he was on 24 Hours to Live, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
He was. Okay,
so
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like we all know, all right, cool. We all know that one song. But I mean, it's still a body of music that Black Rob, and I'm creating a playlist. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I've been creating a playlist.
Black Rob had 6 albums, bro.
Yes, he did.
He had the life story. He had the Rob Report, which is my shit. He had A Dream Come True. That was 2005. He had the street, the game tested.
What was the first album? What year was that?
What, his first album?
Yeah, what year was that?
2000.
His first album was 2000?
Yeah, when he dropped Whoa, that was 2000. That's what he saved Bad Boy. He saved the game. Because remember, they was hurting after Biggie died. Biggie died in 97.
Okay, yeah.
Then I don't know when he found Mace.
Mace he found around the same year, man. Because Mace was around 97, 98.
Yes, because
he was, but Mace ain't have. He helped a little bit after Biggie died, but then he needed more. He needed more than just Mace.
Yeah, he was using Mace though.
He needed that street credibility. He needed that same thing that Biggie was doing, was bringing. See, Biggie had the both of the elements. You know what I'm saying? He had the street shit, and he had stuff for the ladies. He had the mainstream shit. See, Mace just had the mainstream, and he wasn't really street, so he didn't need that street credibility. You know what I'm saying? So when Rob came out, that was solidified. Then he had Mark Curry and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Melody, you echoing.
You know what I'm saying? Can you take that from him, please?
Rob came out, that was solidified. You echoing.
How do I?
Yeah, just mute. Real quick. Yeah, bro. Mace was just made to be like the the Pretty Boy Floyd type of dude back in 97, 98. Then trying to give into the
Come on.
Harlem World branch with a bunch of artists off of that joint, but that didn't last long.
You said
You know
what?
I mean? Now I'm saying with Mace, just a little bit. Mace was just kind of made to be.
I'm
Okay. I was saying like Mace was made to be like the Pretty Boy Floyd for P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to do the Harlem World thing, have his Harlem World clique for like those 2 to 3 years, because it stopped before 2000. It was 99.
Yeah.
Then that didn't work out. So then he was on his own, and I feel like he got dissed by P Diddy. So then he tried to come back in 04. That shit didn't work, and that didn't last long. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So yeah. But Black Rob, yeah, I would definitely dig into his catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for
You
what?
check it out, man. He was Black Rob, because you know it was a different era. It was a different era. It was a different time. The streets was different. You know how motherfuckers was making money was different, and Black Rob just had that grimy, cool ass brother style, like the stuff that and Black Rob was like, well, he was a storyteller, man. He told stories. He ain't just just blah 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 blah. He'll tell you a story. He'll tell you a story. And that's the thing about Black Rob. Just like you could listen to Slick Rick and they tell you stories. So you got to dig into some of his stories, man. And I wish I could play some of his music. You know what I'm saying? And just zone out. So
yeah, real stories, man. He had real stories.
Who was he managed by besides P Diddy?
He wasn't. You ain't had to be managed by nobody else if you had Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
but
all
you know
he
how
had.
Diddy was, but you know how shiesty Diddy was to his artists, though.
Yeah, but in the beginning, it wasn't even about that. It was about the prosperity of what Biggie could do. What Diddy could do for you. So people would just sign it just because who he was. You know what I'm saying? And right along with that little startup bonus money. But then these cats is like selling a publishing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
now, Marty, I know you said you met Black Rob. I'm gonna tell my story. I met Black Rob. I met Black Rob one time with my man. I don't know if y'all know him, Double X Posse. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. He sounds familiar. He does sound familiar.
Check his music out too, man. Double X Posse. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can you do it? That's my man, Sugar Ray. Also,
that's a throwing back.
That's my man.
89.
And he used to we used to fuck with Black Rob, and Black Rob he used to be like, yo, man, here, cool. Yo, man, what you doing, bro? I say, nothing, man. Hey, man, we gonna go to the city, man. Black Rob, I gotta go check out Black Rob. And in my head, I'm like, I know he know, you know what I'm saying, Black Rob, but I'm like, damn, right, come on, we're gonna go over there. And we went to I think it was whatever what studio was that when they used to call it Diddy something I forgot what they used to call it, but Black Rob came down, they chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? He introduced me to him. There was a couple of times I think at Tony Toka Tuesdays up there by the Williamsburg Bridge. It's a spot right there. Black Rob was up in there, met him up in there. So man, I never really conversed with him, but Black Rob was the shit, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Definitely, yo. Most definitely.
Hey guys, real quick, what other songs did he have besides Whoa?
He had Jasmine. He had a joint with R. Kelly that was crazy. What's the name of that joint? He had I'm a Star in the Hood. I'm a Star in the Hood. That's
what?
Gangsta. I'm a star. He had that. That was crazy. He had the joint called Pros. It's geared towards females, but he was calling them hoes, but he switched it. Instead of saying ho, he called them pros. He had a lot of joints, man. He had a lot of joints. What else he had? Oh man. Of course, the Life Story. That was hard.
Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I'm about to do some bullshit.
You better not play no music. You can get copyrighted.
Can I play it if I turn the video off or no?
Brownsburg. Do you know about that? Can you play it?
Nah, it doesn't matter if it's the audio. If they can hear the audio, bro, they're gonna copyright it.
If they can hear the audio, so if I just show visual and no audio, that's okay.
They even, bro, I wouldn't even take it, bro, because I remember I did a
I'm an
video.
asshole. So I was
Yeah,
like, I'm doing.
I'm. That's why I'm trying to be.
I
I'm
be
gonna help
like,
you out
man,
here.
fuck that shit. Right
Yeah,
now.
bro, because let me tell you what happened on my shit, bro. I did a premiere and I played a visual of a movie, not even thinking they was gonna do anything about it because there was no audio. Like I just put in, I had 2 tabs running, so I had that playing, and then I had a song, an underground song playing. I still got copywritten for that, bro.
Damn. So now when they copyright, what did they actually do?
It's like a warning, basically. Like it's. I mean, they say that it's just that your channel can't get monetized, which doesn't mean anything to me because my joint is not monetized, obviously. But it's just like I wonder if when I get to enough subscriptions, will they take my video down because it has it on there? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's stuff that I'm not thinking about it now. I'm just like whatever. I just got a copyright like. But I'm just saying because it's streaming, I don't know if they're gonna cut your joint off.
Yeah.
Why you
So
doing
y'all
this?
follow Bronzer too. Make sure y'all follow his channel. Subscribe.
Drop your link in the chat.
You gotta mod him.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Drop in the link. Put it up.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll put it up.
So what your page is basically what you doing on your page?
So I was just talking about some things, like I had some topics I've been doing for a while. So recently, I don't know if y'all peep, they had the NYPD DigiDog that's out there now.
The who dog?
They have a robotic dog roaming the streets of New York.
Yo, you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious, man.
So
Like,
what the fuck the dog is there for? I know I went to a restaurant the other day. It was a robot brought me my drink, so I believe what the fuck you saying. This shit.
yeah, it's wild, bro. So they come through when there's the crime scene, and they just like it's just like they're there or whatever. So they're able to do more jobs than I guess a regular officer can do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's freaking crazy, son, because the communication system got cameras all over the place and the shit walks and they got it on remote control. So I'm like, what the hell is this?
Wow.
So I did that. I did a story about the AI dolls and the sex dolls. But I mainly my commentary is on perspectives. But I hold down a panel too.
Okay.
I allow brothers to speak on my joint, whatever y'all. Sometimes I have topics. Sometimes I just, I let y'all have it. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely gonna follow
That's
you
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come on your show and you know what I mean, see what y'all talk about.
Well, I got one tomorrow, bro. I got one that's
Okay.
talking about because I want to get y'all opinions on this. Like, a lot of dudes with like I hear in the manosphere space usually they talk about, yo, don't date these fat women, don't deal with fat women. What's your thoughts on fat women? But I was like, what y'all think about petite girls? What do y'all think about the skinny girls? Are they just as attractive as the regular athletic fit girls? You know what I'm saying? Or thick girls? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really have conversations like that. Or at least it doesn't seem like it to me.
I'll be there because I have opinions on that. I'll definitely be there.
See, I was trying to ask that question. I was like, yo, what would you consider yourself body wise, Melody?
That's a good question. I don't know because my thighs are a little thick.
Because I was saying your body type is thick. I would say I thought you was thick.
I would think so.
Right. Because that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, you have the curves, obviously, right? So I'm thinking thick because I couldn't say, you're petite. But then they're saying petite is related to height. So
well, I'm only 5'2".
Right. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if you would still be considered petite based on height. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. I'm doing a whole analysis tomorrow.
What do you think, Boo? But
I don't know. I want to check the show out and see what what content, what he talking about.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what do you consider me?
Petite.
Okay.
Yeah, but petite could be. I think.
You ain't fat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not fat. Definitely not. Because I don't have a stomach, so I can't be fat. But I get what Bronzeberg is saying because I'm not like skinny. So
Melody will run like 12 miles around Jersey, man. Let her tell it. She be with her dog. She
Oh
do not
yeah.
play. She do not play when it come to workouts. She'll be on the stream running around. Like,
Yes.
she'll be on mute. And then you got brothers. And she's like, "Where's Melody?"
I'm walking my dog.
You walking her dog. I'll be like, "Where the hell is Melody? Why is she on mute?" You know what I'm saying? So I'll be peeping out, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta keep in shape.
Facts.
You
That's
know.
true. Yeah, I'm holding that down.
So back to Black Rob. That, I didn't know he had a song with R. Kelly. I don't remember that song. I ain't gonna
That
say,
shit go hard, man.
I ain't gonna say I didn't know. I don't remember the song. I'm trying to.
All right, can you guys do me a favor? Can you play the instrumental? Because I don't know what song you're talking
I'm
about.
looking at the song now. I just didn't. I'm gonna play the instrumental.
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah, you should. I think you should be fine playing instrumental. You won't get in trouble for that.
I don't even think they're gonna probably have that instrumental like that because it's not one of those type songs. It's like an album filler. I don't really think they did like a single for it or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. And it's not coming. I'm pretty.
That's crazy. I'm gonna give more credit to Black Rob. But I forgot he was on 24 Hours to Live.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's definitely not coming up. You know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I said, you know what you're talking about because it ain't coming up.
I think DMX had the best verse in that song. The 24 Hours.
Yeah, it shit was dope. I feel like
DMX and Jadakiss, in my
I
opinion.
think they all
Oh,
killed.
yes, yeah.
Ooh, hold on, y'all.
Is that it?
No. Hold on. Yo, stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing. Marty, I don't know what happened to Marty. Hold on. I'm about to put this beat on. Oh my God. Hold on. Now, Black Rob also did a song with Akon. And I just listened a little bit to the instrumental. And I do remember this.
I don't remember this. I don't know.
Hey Marty, they're saying your device not connected. I want y'all to go verse to this song, Black Rob and Akon. This shit is fire. I'm listening to instrumental. I remember this. Y'all remember that instrumental?
That's a dope instrumental.
Ooh, I remember this Bad Boy Nation present. I remember this. Moving. Oh my.
I have a question. Is he from New York? Black Rob from New York?
Yeah, he's from Harlem.
Yeah, he's from Harlem. He's a Harlem dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So you telling me, y'all? Oh my God! Somebody go play that song right now and tell me in the live chat. I need to know how you felt hearing that song. Cause I remember that song with I remember that song with Akon. I remember that hook. Damn. Woo.
Hey yo, my bad. Yo, it wasn't. I said R. Kelly, right? That was Akon. My bad, yo.
Nah, but it is one with R. Kelly.
Word.
He got it. No, it is one. It's one with R. Kelly.
Yeah, I just got it confused.
No. You didn't get confused. It's one with R. Kelly. Hold on, let me go back to the song.
Yeah, but the joint you were just playing is the one I was playing in the truck. That was my joint with Akon.
Oh, I think it was R. Kelly. Oh, it's not R. Kelly. You're right.
Right. Akon.
R. Kelly Home Alone featuring Keith Murray. All right, that's a different one.
Yeah.
But that one with Akon is nasty. I gotta listen to that after
I'm
this.
trying to. Hey, yo, that whole album is bonkers, bro.
Boy,
that whole album.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it too, y'all. I gotta catch up on some of my Black Rob. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, and you know
Sure,
what,
I gotta
man?
do a whole homework assignment. Yeah.
Word,
Hey, yo.
for real. I'm guilty of it myself.
Hey, yo, Black Rob was styling. They was hating on that man, yo. It was like he came out too wavy real quick. Like he was everything real quick, and niggas couldn't take it.
Hey, yo, Black
You know what I mean?
Rob was Max B kind of. without the beat like Black Rob. Like
he
he
had a swag. His
he had
swag was different.
He Black Rob had his swag, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he had a swag, and he was just different. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta please do not think "Whoa" is the only song that Black Rob did. Please do not think that. I want y'all to get into his albums and listen to his albums, listen to some of them songs, listening to his features. He got a lot of features, man.
Yeah,
you know
I'm gonna check that out.
Features.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Cause it was that and 24 Hours to Live. That's all, you know.
Yeah, that's all I know too.
Yeah, and that other one, I Love You, Baby. That was the shit.
Yeah, that's what's that, Jasmine?
I Love You, Baby. How does that go?
Yeah, I Love You, Baby. I forgot that's how that shit go, Marty.
I Love You, Baby. I think Diddy. Was that on Diddy album? Was that? Nah, it was on. I'm trying to think. It's been a minute. We talk about 2000, early 2000.
We can't play the song, so.
Oh, so it's the one he did with P. Diddy. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the instrumental.
I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna listen to it while y'all talking.
All right. Yeah. All right. Once we listen to it,
that's it right there.
And come back. Also, listen to that one and listen to the Akon, and then I want to hear what your opinion is. Right now, I'm gonna play this instrumental.
Oh, that sounds familiar. The instrumental.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta stop saying y'all only know this one song of Black Rob. It's just that when he was with P. Diddy and everything, that's just what you remember him, that one song. But he got so many other songs that he didn't have videos. See, that's the problem back then. It was mad good songs out, but it wasn't no video of it. So because it wasn't no video,
he had a lot of new videos too, though, bro. He had a lot of new shit that I was up on. He had new shit too from like 2016. Yeah. I'm about to put you up on that too. Yep. Hold on, yo.
Let me play this instrumental a little bit for that. Oh, that ain't the instrumental.
You better watch it.
My bad. That's fair use.
Banco Popular, man. He had man, yo. He was going off, bro. He was going off, bro. Hold up, where this shit at, man?
I can't believe DMX now him. This is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
And you know Black Rob was signed to Duck Down, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's another Black Rob instrumental. Y'all remember that?
Hey, yo.
That's familiar.
Hey, yo. Hey, look. Check this out. He did this 9 years ago. This is latest joint. Is crazy. The name of the song is called "Showing Up." He got a video. The video crazy and everything. This was my joint.
2016?
What is called?
Huh?
What is called?
"Showing Up." The video crazy, bro. This when he signed to Duck Down.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He was going there. So maybe it was a discrepancy with him and Puffy, but I don't, you know.
I'm definitely gonna watch that one. Putting that up on what's the name.
And that's off the Black Rob. It's my nigga, yo.
He playing the words to that. We can't play that. Oh man.
Man, we showing our niggas some love, man. I don't know what they doing, man.
Just a little clip.
You know you put a little clip down when you show love.
Touch the soul, man.
Feel you, Tony. Feel you, Tony.
I'm gonna cut it off. That's dope, though.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was perfect.
Black Rob. Oh man. Make sure y'all go listen to that.
You hear that, man?
Yeah, man.
That was lit. Definitely.
You hear that, man? They be going in, bro. Like
I'm saying he had a lot of storytelling shit.
he was solid, bro. When he spit, he touched me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, how you ain't really promoting this man, yo? Get all that extra shit. Promote this man right here. Yeah, that's all that. Yeah.
We just going, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Damn.
I'm playing games?
That's crazy,
What?
bro.
What? Oh my fucking God. When that shit
Yo,
used to come on in the club.
Yeah.
Blue. Yo,
Yo.
Blue. So I did remember the song that he did with P. Diddy. Cause I remember that album, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why we
Yeah.
want to refresh our mind. Black Rob.
Cause I remember that beat. I remember that beat for sure, bro. Yeah,
Hey, but check
man.
this out too. He held G Dep down too.
Oh, G Dep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was helping G Dep. He was all in the G Dep mix. You know what I'm saying? Like Rob did. He underrated, man. He don't get his just due, man. You know what I'm saying? He got this shit called Ventilation. I forgot about that. This shit crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Like I was on Rob heavy like 10 years ago when niggas forgot about him. You know what I mean? I was bumping all that shit. All the shit he was dropping, I was bumping it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
They're definitely official, man. Definitely.
You know what's crazy? That's the thing about like this the thing about Black Rob and DMX. Black Rob and DMX is the people that were for the culture, right? And the reason why people only know about one song of Black Rob because he was that much of a poet for the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't he you know, when you're being a rapper and stuff, some people want to be Hollywood. They want all the attention. Black Rob was an artist. He didn't want all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't live like that. So that's why you got to check out his music because he wasn't trying to be Hollywood. Look how easy it was. Himself. He probably could just pick up the phone, talk, Puff, I'm coming to every party where you at, and he'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't his lifestyle.
You know what, Blue? What I really appreciate about his style is that it was raw and gritty, but it just seems like relatable for some reason.
Absolutely.
Son. And I was just listening to it. I was like, yo, but it's soothing though. You know
you know what I'm saying? He ain't screaming. He ain't coming at you.
Yeah.
He just kicking knowledge from somebody that lived life in Harlem, and he had his own point of view of things.
Right.
He had his own point of view of things, and my boy used to always tell me Black Rob was in the studio. He stayed in the studio. I was like, yo, what's up with Black Rob? He was like, oh man, he in P. Diddy's studio. It was times, and like, I forgot what year it was. It was times, but he was always in P. Diddy's studio. He was always making music, yo. And I know he was messing with somebody in Jersey. I remember because my man was like, he was messing with some female in Jersey. But the sad part is that he had an addiction. You know what I'm saying? He had an addiction. I don't know what led to his death, but if you know people that got addictions, yo, it's hard to get them off the addictions. And this guy, Black Rob was a celebrity. He had addiction. DMX, I don't think he died from the drugs, but he still had an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, I always, even with myself living with life, I always said to myself, I'm not going to have an addiction on drugs. Even smoking weed, don't have an addiction. Don't let the drug control you. Don't let the drug tell you you can't do nothing unless you got to do a drug. And weed was like that. You know what I'm saying? You always feel like if you be taking a ride, you got to roll up, smoke some weed. And, you know what I'm saying? Every motherfuckers, if they doing anything before they eat, they got to smoke some weed. See, that's an addiction. That's an addiction. You got to keep telling yourself, I got to smoke. to do something, and you're not realizing it because it's just weed.
Right.
But you still have an addiction. Then having that can grow. Then now you smoking weed. Now you go out. Now you drinking. So now you drinking. You got addiction. You ain't taking care of your body, and you're not drinking the right water to clear up your mucus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In order to break a habit, I don't know. I can't really speak for addiction, but I know that certain things you gotta just cut it down or try to figure out if it's a day that you can go without it, or like test yourself to kind of see if you could break the habit just even for a day or a couple of hours or a couple of minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people can't do cold. I think a good amount of people can't do things cold turkey. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's why,
Again,
yeah.
not to cut you off again. I was talking about early is mentally. You got to mentally pull yourself out of it. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you're right. That I agree with you, bro. Like it's a mental thing, man, and it's just that the thing about it is self sabotage is deep in the mind. You know what I mean? And it's just like you try to convince yourself, nah, it's all right. If I just do it this one time and I say I'm not gonna do it again, it's gonna be all right. But it's kind of like you're gonna keep offering yourself excuses.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like when I seen Black Rob in the hospital, I was just like, yo, it's just something about him that just looks so off. Like he's just not here no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think he was on drugs?
I mean, it. I mean, I'm not trying to say it did look like he was on drugs, just by looks. You know what I'm saying? And because there's a certain I'm not trying to say it in a way to be condescending. It is a certain look that people have when it seems like they are on drugs.
Right.
It's a certain look that they have, and I'm just like with Black Rob, it seemed like he had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we
Well,
can we can blame when
You
people get
know.
older and they change, but it's still a look that they have.
You know what I think?
yeah.
I think that Black Rob was I think he just have done drugs so much he beat his body up, and once you start to beat your body up so much, your body the depend and need the drug now. You did it so much to where now, and again mentally you like I have to do the drugs. But I think he probably wasn't doing drugs, and
Well, I heard he had kidney failure, and that's due to drinking, right?
this what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At this present time, I think he wasn't doing drugs, and I think his health was just declining from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
drugs.
From the
yeah, yeah.
drugs. I
It
get you.
was
The
it was
drugs.
the
You know what I'm
effect.
saying?
Yeah, it was for the effect.
And I think what they was doing was substituting things, and he was in the hospital, and he was just probably they drugging him up. Drugging him up, and he just sitting there. Now, I want to talk about this too about drugs and hospitals.
Mm.
If you got somebody that's in the hospital, right, and they give them medicine, why? How these people can say how long a person has to live, determine why a person has to live, because they're giving the medicine and they're letting the medicine work to kill.
Right.
You know what I mean? I watched my mother die in the hospital because, in my eyes, they gave her medicine and then they knew the time that she would live.
Mm.
You're not fucking God. You can't. I can't. I'm not. I can't sit here and just say, "Oh, yo, they ain't here and they got like 10 days to live." How the fuck do I know that? What I'm doing to know that? That's
Yeah,
the
like
common
how could you
sense.
predict that? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's the common sense. Like, how can you predict that? You're right. Like how you said, how can you predict that? So my theory is this, and then they don't want to give them water, and they're getting water through the IV. Bullshit. I tell motherfucker, if I'm in the hospital and motherfucker drug me up something, get me the fuck out of there, give me some water. I don't need none of that shit. I don't want none of these medicines. Let me get water and let the water help and fight whatever it is. That's what I believe.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I believe.
Baloo, what it is that you know this. I'm pretty sure you know this, but you know how it is with the pharmaceutical companies. You know what I mean? The only reason doctors are able to make money is because they entrance you into an idea like, if you come to me, I can tell you what the disease is or whatever it is, that, and third. Take this
Uh-huh.
medicine so you become immune to it. so
Yeah.
that they can get paid from that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they not trying to teach you. That's why they try to shame people who go on the herbalist route, or they try to go in the ways of like telling them like this is how you treat your body. You don't have to be on all these drugs because it's all about dependency. It's how they make
Exactly.
money, man. The dependency and just knowing like you're gonna keep coming back is a business, bro. Like
Exactly.
that's why people cannot get emotionally attached with that whole entire thing in the hospital. Like you gotta do your own research because they take care of the gullible. You know what I'm saying? When you
Mm-hmm.
think for yourself and you go beyond like, okay, y'all telling me this, but I'm still going to do research online and see what I can do. You know what I mean? That's what makes you ahead of the game with these doctors and the pharmaceutical companies, man. Because each person that dies, bro, they make money, bro.
Money. Exactly. Because you're worth more money dead or alive.
Worth more money dead, man.
You know what I mean? That's what I meant to say, but
Nah, it's cool. I got you, bro.
I was reading something else. You worth more money dead. Yes, you're right. Thank you for correcting me. And why? What's your analysis on why people are worth more money than money dead?
I mean, it's a rabbit hole because the first thing that came to mind is just like decreased population, but I couldn't call it. Um, I mean, I don't know. Like it
Let me
goes
let me
back.
break let me break something down. Let me
Okay,
break down a little bit what I think. Okay, boom, you worth more money dead. See, they might kill me for this shit. You worth more money dead because at the end of the day, you are a product. You're a stock. You know what I'm saying? Your birth certificate. You see your birth certificate? That's what it is. It's a certificate with your name, and then you got numbers. You know what I'm saying? You got the Queen of England puts money in your account when you first born, and then that's the bond. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The
yeah,
bond. And
right,
then you got the birth certificate. That's why you have a death certificate. So basically, you're being traded off on Wall Street numbers. You're being traded off. You know what I'm saying? So she puts a certain amount of money in your account. Boom, that money matures. So once you die, now it's an account that activates. You see what I'm saying? When you're dead and that paperwork go in, now that death certificate come in, now it's an account that activates and then they get paid. So
right,
that's why sometimes they be trying to get rid of these people so they can activate these accounts and cash out. Cause like, yo, I can't fucking make no money while you're here. Like, fuck shit. Let me just kill this motherfucker and cash out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's going on. It's a big business going on of killing people and cashing out on insurance policies, killing people. So you got the hospitals, they just killing people, cashing out and cashing out on the insurance policies. And people are
vulnerability,
getting
bro.
richer and they doing more building and more building and more building and changing the laws and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. That's
It's
my opinion of what I think.
no, I think what you're saying it hits on the head, and I just think that they try to just do it as a way to just like get the most vulnerable. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Especially a time like this, it's like I'm at odds. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how much of a big deal it is with COVID. You know what I mean? And it's like they see it. They like I don't really know the science to it, but I know they try to target us specifically because it's just something that we have that they want. They don't have naturally. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And it's just like every time they could get our bodies to kind of go in the furnace or go in the deathbed, it's like okay, we got another one for our project, and it's just like ridiculous because they try every angle they can. They kind of say, no, it's okay if you take me or you go ahead and you go and take my medicine or this specific case, like take the vaccine, you're gonna be all right. And it's like it's teaching you not to think for yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's why I always advise do research first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff can be avoided, and it's like it's a setup, bro. It's a rat race. Like they setting you up with this idea of saying, yo, you supposed to drink this or you supposed to eat that, right? And you supposed to be healthy. That's how, because yeah, we all supposed to be healthy, right? The obesity in America is bad. You know what I mean? We gotta try to, you know what I'm saying? The obesity better needs to, it needs to be lowered. But this is the
Absolutely.
setup. So you telling me,
Oh, go ahead, go
uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say the setup is it's like, okay, you're giving me bad food, the crops is bad, the drinks is bad. You have all these ingredients I can't pronounce because you're phrasing it for something else. And then when I get sick off of it and I know that my body rejects it, now I have to come back to you on a different division, rely on you to give me some type of medicine you say is gonna cure whatever it is that I'm going through, but it's not. So now I'm stuck in a position you set me up. But then it's by choice because you chose that. So they can't really be liable, but at the same time they're liable. You understand?
So what I wanted to think Sweet Melody speak. She had her show. She had her show, and also they was talking about that. We was talking about that with the obesity, and I came to the conclusion that you got to understand what they do to the food and people. So these people are obese and don't even know that they being attacked. You understand what I'm saying? They've been attacked and didn't even realize it because of the food that they eat.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why you have people that fast. Hold on, yo, I'm a dog barking. That's why you got people that fast so they can cleanse their body.
Very cool.
So they can cleanse their body of the intake that they in their body, and which creates germs. That's how. That's why they drink nothing. So that's why people. I'm not a Muslim, but I understand what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? They're
Right.
not eating. They're not taking nothing in their body. They're just drinking water to cleanse out any germs and anything. So you're not eating. So there's no interruption on things working the way the body needs to work. Once you put food and other things and other juices, that creates interruption, and your body can't do what it needs to do without no interruption. That's my theory of it. So
And also you gotta touch on this as well. The reason why they market themselves on obesity is because of convenience. Look at our neighborhoods, bro. It's all a plot. You can get rich off of a fat person because a fat person has options.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So when people say, because you hear the excuses sometimes, they say, oh, well, well, we don't have no food in our neighborhoods and this, that, and third. We don't have access to this, that, and the third. The thing about it is, it's knowledge yourself. You shouldn't be relying. Now, if you know subconsciously, this is where cognitive dissonance come in. If you know subconsciously, I don't have all of the food you look at is basically junk, right? So do you not have the convenience of going to a different location, driving out, taking a bus or the train to find a place where you could get good quality food? Talk to someone who knows, right? If you don't have access to a herbalist, you can look the stuff up online, or you can go to the supermarket and do the research from online and see what you can at least get to start off to have a healthier diet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's why I get so mad because people know the answers, bro. Like these foreigners bank on us.
yeah,
And I say that all the time. They know this, but they say, "Oh no, because you know the urban legend, especially with something like Chinese food, man." They say like, "Oh yeah, they chop up cats and dogs." Well, if you know that subconsciously, what the hell you think they doing when you go order your chicken?
yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, what is that really? Yeah.
You don't know what you eating.
exactly. That's why you have people that farm, grow their own chickens, because when you go into a store, you don't know what nobody did to that product to harm you. You don't know. You're just, like you said, banking on trusting that it's all good because stores are all over. You know what I'm saying? It just you're used to it more or less than used to like farming it. I wish I had my own farm.
Yeah, that would be nice to have your own farm. You know what chemicals are going, what is not going into your food.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm sure they put a lot of nasty things in your food.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And then so if you eating this food 20, 30 years, now what happens to your body? You know what I'm
Decomposes
saying?
faster.
It creates a virus. Now you're getting sick. Now you got this.
Mhm.
Hold on, I got somebody trying to ask about the structure. You know what I'm saying? Now you're wondering why you're sick because you've been eating shit that made you sick, and now it's affecting. Now it's actually now affecting your body 20, 30 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to eat certain foods. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared to eat certain foods because it's like, yo, I don't know what nobody did to that shit to harm me. It's a war. It's a war, and it's a silent war. And that's how I live life. Like I don't know what the fuck you trying. You know, I still gotta eat. I pick and choose what I do, but I still flush my system because I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
Yeah, as you should.
You know?
Because that's the
Like,
responsible thing to do. You know what I
like
mean?
mentally, I'm like, all right, I don't want no chicken. I don't want that. All right, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and I'm gonna get some meat and I'm gonna cook it. But I still don't know what the fuck they did to that meat too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Nah, I agree with you, bro. And that's why I say even if it's store bought, be conscious enough to look at the ingredients. So many people just pass on the ingredients because it's right there. That's the reason why cognitive dissonance or convenience is so easy to go by. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this for reference. Also, these like, you know how it is with the new age vegans. It's just as worse, man. Like people doing this meat substitute. They sit up there talking about soy products, tofu, and all this other stuff. I'm like, that shit is bad too. And you taking it in like it's supposed to be a better option for the meat that you eating, but it's not, yo. Like you're not even dealing with just the vegetables and the fruits itself. You're dealing with an outside source. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell my mom and them. I was like, y'all gotta stop eating that the impossible or what I forgot what it's called. That
burger.
nah,
Impossible burgers?
it was they usually buy the sausage links. I forgot what the name of it is. I don't trust that shit. And I said,
Wait, hold
that
on. The impossible meat you talking about?
yeah, it was something like that.
I
And
eat that.
see, Melody, I gotta school you. Now, this is what I'll say. As long as you don't have it on a consistent basis, you should be all right. But if you do have it on a consistent basis,
Don't pollute your body with it.
right, right. Now, it's not going to kill you if you have it once in a while. I just want to say that as a disclaimer. But what I will say is that I stay away from that shit. I tell my family I'm like I don't deal with that. You know what I mean? Like if I do the whole entire meat thing, like I do substitutes, like I do mushroom, or I do black bean. You know what I mean? Because it really what it is, you got to get the proteins in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they try a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? With soy, they try to do things to the man's phallus, for lack of a better term, and basically to the point try to shrivel up. You know what I mean? And a whole bunch of stuff they do. So it's like when people say, not to derail the conversation. It's just like as much as we talk about we gotta be careful with the meats, you gotta also be careful with the meat substitutes that they marketing towards these vegans now. You know what I'm saying? And also the drinks as well, because we forget about the drinks too. You know what I mean? Like, sugar, you gotta be careful with the sugar intake. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Yeah.
they tell you it's organic or USDA organic, it's still BS. Like, it's just a label they slapping on there so
Yeah,
that you could just feel safe with it. No, for them saying that it's organic, but you're not looking at the ingredients.
that's true. That's
That's
true.
bad.
They was talking about that on Sweet Melody Speak on her page
Hmm.
and saying take the time out to read the ingredients. That's true.
Yeah, you gotta do that, man. Like, too many times we so enraged with just doing things for convenience. Oh, because it tastes good. That's the point.
It looks like what the fuck?
Like, you know what I mean? That's the point. It's supposed to taste good so you forget about what you eating or drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's true. I thought impossible was okay because it's plant based. That's the weird thing. I'm still stuck on that.
Stop that right there. See, this is where I gotta school you, Melody. Now, they'll take one portion of the ingredient in that impossible to whatever it is and say it's plant based upon they use one material or one ingredient and then say up there and say it's plant based. Now it's just the same thing when they say natural juice. Now they could take one ingredient there and you know this. Say for instance Minute Maid. They say that it's juice, right? And it's supposed to be fruit juice. Then why does it say 10% fruit juice? What's the other 90%? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So when they say plant based, I'm just saying you gotta be cautious of that. When they say in plant based, they could only be talking about maybe one or two ingredients. It's not all plant based. You understand what I'm saying? They just say that because now they're saying we're being responsible by how we cook things.
Because it's like when you go to California, it's certain things they don't sell. Or if they do sell it to you, they let you know what the effects are to it. Now, if you buy it, it's up to you.
Right.
It's the same thing like what he's saying with the plant-based. They saying one thing, but if you read it carefully, you got the free will not to use it now because we're telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? I see you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Eisen, hey.
Eisen, what's good, man?
Come on up.
Now he about to go to bed.
Yeah, he probably got it tomorrow Sunday.
Yeah, you know he gotta get up and do his thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Eisen's show tomorrow.
Yeah, you know I always check.
Definitely go over there, bring some, chill out, see what you talk about.
Yeah, bro.
But you gotta so you gotta watch the food because they let me get back on track what I was saying. They will they gotta let you know what's going on and what's in the food, and then you have that option after that to buy it and eat it.
Right.
And then now that what that does is means that they put that on the label and they put everything that takes them out the loop of anything affecting your body, because we told you what it was. We said it was this, but it's 10% this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So if it fucks you up, it fucks you up.
And that's exactly the point, because just like Melody said earlier before I had to tell her. I was like, but because this is an excuse today, but it's plant based though.
Yeah.
It's plant based and ...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what they hoping on. You know what I mean? And all I think is it's a marketing ploy. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't get some comfort food sometimes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I know for sure. It's really odd because I was like, I'm more or less one of those type of people that want to do mom and pop stores. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll buy food from here. But even with that, they still could be using harmful ingredients too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you still I recommend cooking from home, of course. You know what I mean?
Best thing in life, man. Mm-hmm. I made some burgers last night. Well, earlier today, I told my cousin, he said, man, Mark, I said, man, I ain't going nowhere. I got burgers in there. I bought burgers last night. He said, word, make me one.
Yeah.
Oh, I made that motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker said, damn, that shit was good.
Yeah.
Slapped it down.
You know what I mean? Versus sliding up to McDonald's and fucking going to get a burger for $1 and shit.
Yeah.
That's another red flag. When you can get your food for $1, that's definitely a red flag.
Bro, I stopped eating McDonald's for like 16, 17 years now.
Good.
Like, I stopped that. Like, what really got me on my shit was I was in junior high, and what I saw was they had that movie that just came out, the documentary, was it Just Like Me or whatever? The guy that ate McDonald's for like 30 days, he gained like mad weight. Yeah, he gained like.
Oh, you talking about Super Size Me?
Yeah, Super Size Me. I don't know why I said Just Like Me, but Super Size Me. I swear, man, that changed my whole entire perception.
Yeah.
Because even when I came back to it 2 years later, I noticed that I had got a headache, a very bad headache from it, and I was like, I can't eat that no more. You know what I mean? Yeah. And McDonald's, the thing about McDonald's is you feel it, man. Like it's a type, like it don't feel like it digests for like hours on end. So you know, a lot of the times the effects is you become tired, you get the itis, you want to go to
Yeah.
sleep. You know what I mean? And that it changed my perspective on mad shit. And then I got more in tune with trying to change my diet by the time I got to college. So I was like, nah, yo.
Yeah, diet is definitely key. Also try to drink a lot of smoothies, like make your own fruit smoothies and
Oh yeah.
veggies, and
That's
eat a
the
lot of greens.
Oh, I do
that's
that a
the
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, drink a lot of water.
yeah. So we got a couple of people. If y'all trying to come on the panel, hit the link. That's the link right there. You can stroll on the chat, hit the link. Right now, what we was talking about Black Rob, DMX, but we're also talking about things, how to keep your health up. You know what I mean? So if you just came in, we're talking about health and food and how important it is to read what you're buying and understand what you're buying and understand the effects to it. You know what I mean? So intaking food can have a lot of negative effects to your body. So
Don't forget to take your black oil. What you call it? Black seed oil.
Black
seed
seed
oil,
oil. Yeah.
Right. And what's the other one? Sea
Seymour,
moss.
Seymour's pills,
But
elderberry. I'm about to go eat
yeah,
some now.
but also with that though, you gotta also be careful about who you getting it from, because you gotta notice when they start promoting this stuff out loud and they say sea moss, elderberry, and stuff like that. These people cash in on sending give you counterfeit products that's supposed to be
So
healthy for
which
you
product?
too.
What? So how would you suggest to people to go by getting the best product?
So if, say for instance, you doing sea moss, like obviously don't go to a regular like retailer.
Oh
Like don't be
hell
that type of person to go to like saying like Whole Foods if they sell it,
no.
because it's probably a false flag
Yeah,
if you go to Whole Foods. Go to your neighborhood herbalist. You know what I'm saying? The health food
that's what
stores.
I go to. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Get that. You could do black seed oil. The point is, I think it's more appropriate you get herbs. You know what I mean? Like whether you're taking it in capsule form or you're doing it by teas. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all get some type of herbs in your body. You know what I mean? Like just like we did in the olden days. Like you got to do that. You know what I mean? I recommend that. And
So
also, yeah.
basically, what we're trying to tell you, the way you're gonna get the original stuff is by going to that old lady that got that store that been there a long time and she's selling herbs and
Mm-hmm.
she's been there a long time. That's where you're gonna get the original stuff. Going to somewhere where they had, like you say, other products is probably processed and manufactured different because people just invest in their money.
Exactly. And it's just they try to convince you is a better product. Now, they might be better because they're better than conventional supermarkets for per se, right? But at the same time, it's not going to be the same quality as if you get it from the health store around your block. You know what I mean? So that's my whole entire odds on it. But yeah, I believe in that. But CMOS, once I found out CMOS started getting popular, I was like, nope. I'm not taking my chances getting CMOS from, the
Just
Ricky Dink,
anybody.
just anybody. You know what I mean? Like I need that joint like so like
Yeah.
if Mom and Pop's health store, because I don't trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all banking in on that CMOS because it's a hustle right now. That's why I don't trust. That's why I don't trust when certain people start making it pop, when certain things start to become popular, because it loses. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember saying like Jamaica castor oil or some type of Jamaican oil, and I found out that the Chinese was sitting up there took over some type of company, and they was putting their
Wow,
own spin on it, man. And they was making counterfeit Jamaica black seed oils, man.
black seed oils.
I think it was black seed, but it was
Mm.
some Jamaica castor oil or something like that. And I seen that, I was like, yo, the Chinese was banking on that, man, because they like to do counterfeit stuff in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know
And
what I
all they
mean?
gotta do is put that label on it and make a whole bunch of them and ship them to America.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, they bank on that.
They ship them right to, or they have accounts and they ship them to these places, and then these places buy for what they buy for. They like, well, can you mass produce? I
Yeah,
need 80 million. Oh shit, you got it? Okay, cool. Send it over.
exactly. Yeah, you know, take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Make sure you're good. And too many times
Just
we don't
flush every
exercise.
right. Exercise and flush everything out with water. That's the key. Water, water, water.
Yep.
Flush it.
The right water.
Yeah, that's
The
what I
right
was
water.
gonna get at.
Alkaline water.
You gotta drink the right water. We was talking about this on the show with my man. You gotta drink the right water, because what happens is the water. You can get diseases, and if you don't drink the right water, it's not going to cure the disease.
Right. It's just kind of like it's going in your body in and out. But yeah. See, now the water thing, I'm gonna break down the water thing too. I was peeping for a little while that they still pollute the water. Like a lot of these companies that say, "Oh, it's spring water." That's a lie. You know what I mean? Uh, uh,
So is it tap? What is it? Tap water?
Tap water, and they do some type of rendition to it or some type of
Purified.
cleaning process
Yeah,
to it.
purified water.
You know what I mean? And they'll try to tell you, oh, it's clear water, but it's not really. And that's why I be careful, because a lot. Listen, we gotta understand we're higher level thinking people. Even with water, you can't trust the water you buy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
That's
Like
true.
it could be tap water. The water can have something in it, or they could pollute the water or try to sell it as alkaline water, or ion water, or whatever water. It'd be the same water you just drink every day. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
sometimes it does taste different. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
salty. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you're right, Melody. Because I could taste like water. Some certain waters taste different from Yeah,
Yeah. Like sometimes Poland Spring is salty. And so is what's the other one? Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Yeah.
Now you know what water tastes nasty. Aquafina tastes nasty as hell.
Oh yeah, it's purified because it's purified. It's not
Disgusting.
spring water. And so is Dasani,
Oh
Nestle.
God, yeah,
All of that is purified water.
it's
It
disgusting.
doesn't come like from the spring or anything like that.
So I would recommend Kagan water. Now the machine is expensive. It's like $1,000 in running, but if you can get
say
it
that
from
again. What's the name of that?
Kagan water,
Kagan?
Kangen.
Kagan.
Yeah, Kagan
Say it
water.
again. Spell it again.
Kangen.
Kagan. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kagan. You know what I mean? I tried to put my grandma on that, and she was just like, "Oh, this water tastes disgusting." I said, "You gotta try new things.
Yeah.
You gotta try new things. I know you're not used to it. You gotta try new things." But Kagan water is one. Trying to think of some more waters y'all can get, but alkaline water is definitely definitely a good go to.
And you also have machines that you can put in your house that'll clean your water too. A friend of mine has that. He got some type of machine where I'm like, what the hell is that? But he had
The
it.
purifier?
Huh?
Yeah,
It's the
purifier.
purifier?
Yeah, but I mean, he got like some machine, like something in his basement, like.
Something else, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I ain't talking about nothing that came in a box. Like somebody had to come there and run some pipes, different stuff, and it cleans his water before it runs all through the house. So meaning that like nothing, his water the water we getting coming out our pipes is just dirty. Even though we wash with it, it's still think about what it runs through.
And it's rusted pipes that they had for decades, bro.
A friend of mine, if I could get him on up here, he was telling me something about. He said his water. Oh man, I just want to get him on the show. He was talking about something about his water in a day or two or something. After that he starts to see stuff in his water.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm gonna see. Let me see if I get him on the show and he could better explain it.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, that's gross.
This reality though.
So if you leave the water out, you see stuff in it.
Yeah.
Eventually, I would like him to explain it, but he says it's stuff. He sees and starts to see stuff in the water.
It's cloud particles.
That's gross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's like anything else. When the water come out, It's an illusion that it's okay. So my thing is this. Okay, so now if people drink that water, right?
Mhm.
What happens when you you intake that, and then 2-3 days later, what's going on in your body? What appears in your body now?
All
Now,
the nasty particles, yeah.
exactly. So that's why you have to watch how you eat, watch the water you drink too,
Right.
Yeah.
because even that water, it can look so fresh in that bottle. You know what I'm saying? But once you
Mhm.
intake it, and then another chemical reaction happens in your body, it becomes something else. So that's what I'm saying, people. You gotta watch out for the silent kill.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a silent kill going on. It's a silent, quiet war going on, and people gotta pay attention.
It's like
Some,
Baloo, whatever way you try to move, there's always a dead end
you know
somewhere.
what I'm
So you
saying?
have to go. You try to go in this direction, you be like,
That's
nope.
why
You
I'm
try to
trying
go
to tell
here,
them. That's why I'm trying to tell them. Like, it's a silent war. Be careful.
right? It's definitely a
Mhm.
silent war, yo. Like no matter how much you move,
Quiet
you
as
thought you was
hell.
good, but you're not in the clear. Like,
Like, they're not playing
Yeah.
with you. They don't want to talk to you. They just
nope.
like, yeah, it's in the store. Go ahead, you go get that. Like, you'll be
Yeah.
dead soon.
Yeah, you'll come to us for some type of medicine soon, and still eat and drink the stuff that you ain't supposed to, because
You
we ain't
know
gonna
what I
tell
mean?
you. Like, hate that, man.
Shit crazy.
It's a trip.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Black Rob and DMX, man.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I'm
R.I.P.
I'm gonna drop down, man. Thanks for having me on the panel. I'll holler
Definitely,
at
man.
y'all,
I
man.
got your link. I'm gonna come see you. Check your page out and support. Definitely, I'm gonna hit it up.
Yeah, good looks, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
Thank you
You
for
too.
coming
Good
in.
night, Brownsburg.
Peace.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
I think he already did.
That's what's up, man. Had the brother on here. He lives in New York. 20 years of age. Sound like he got his head on his shoulder. He got his own show. Go support him. Put his link up here.
Yeah.
Go check his show out.
Seems like a smart guy, you
Yep,
know.
Eisen. He got a show too tomorrow. Go check his show out. Where is his link at? I'm gonna put it up later. Link to his show.
Yeah.
Casket, what's up? The Clyde Casket in the chats. But this is where we at with it though, man. In 2020, 21, I couldn't predict this one. I couldn't I didn't see this coming with Black Rob and DMX.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy.
Also other people that missing people out their life through the years. So we want to RIP to them too. They very important. So Miss Melody Speaks, Sweet Melody Speaks. Tell me about so you know some of them songs when you hear the instrumental.
Yeah, I mean, what the Black Rob? I honestly know some of them that you played. I knew that last one though. I was familiar with that
You heard the life story. You remember that beat though?
one. No.
No, you heard it. I played it. That.
Oh yeah. That one, yeah.
That was like, I know everybody remember that. So many people done it over.
Right.
You're correct.
Yeah,
So,
no, that beat is dope.
yeah.
I like that beat. I mean, he seemed like a dope dude. You know, it's just he just partied too much. That was his problem. That's what I'm thinking.
And it probably caught up to him.
He partied a lot. He drank a lot. He did what he did, and unfortunately, this is the results. Rest in peace to him.
And anybody out there that has an addiction, try to tell them to slow down. Try to encourage them to drink some water because they have been running their body down. You want to sit them down, and say, "Hey, man, drink this water, man." You know what I'm saying? To give them more life and to flush their system. You know what I'm saying? Of the things that they've been doing, because they probably ain't been thinking about drinking water. So I think that's something mainly we should do. A person has an addiction, you know, give them some water, help them dilute some of that poison that they taking in.
Exactly.
Right. So I want to go to breaking news. We're gonna go to breaking news real quick. Um, I read right here. Gunman target at a man in Irvington and fired multiple times, leaving the victim fatally injured at a house complex in Irvington.
What?
It happened shortly before 1:45 p.m. The team block of Crescent Lane. Okay, they're saying man killed in Irvington Township on Crescent Lane in Union Avenue. So that was 6 hours ago. So yeah, also in Newark 9 hours, police performed CPR on unresponsible man, unresponsive man in a vehicle driver's seat in Newark. So that's something that happened about 9 hours. So I guess this guy was in his driver's seat and he was unresponsive, and he was trying to give him CPR. That happened in Newark. Senior man critical shot. Oh man, police are reporting to several injuries center shot in a section of Newark about an hour ago.
What is going on in New Jersey? God.
Then you got 11 hours of car struck multiple times in North Newark. Shots fired incident. Then man found shot near Elizabeth Bar. Police reporting that fatal injuries in shooting incident near a business in Elizabeth. This happened approximately 1:20 a.m. They're not saying a bar. All right, that happened. Armed carjacking investigation in Maplewood, New Jersey. Of looking for a suspect responsible for an armed carjacking in town. So according to what's going on, oh wow, this happened right not too far. Police respond to the 200 block of Laurel Ave in Maplewood. So just be careful out there. Update suspect wanted for robbing bodega in Newark. See another armed robbery. Man wanted for stealing 2 bikes in Newark.
Damn.
Walmart trying to record for possible choking hazardous. So a toy has been recalled in Walmart. So what else we got here? Target. Just giving y'all an update what's going on, because I know people be running around. They be, you know what I'm saying, they don't be focused. They don't get to hear everything what's going on. So we got here the Jersey City murder suspect wanted for killing man in BJ's parking lot. Okay, wow, I remember this. So he was captured in Florida. Yep. So that's just a little bit of update, breaking news, what's going on out here in New Jersey.
Yeah. Thanks for that. It's good to know what's going on, especially in your neighborhood, you know.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, DMX died, Black Rob died, but guess what? The clock keep ticking and things keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're dealing with in the world. Things just constantly happen after each other. You know what I'm saying? Which all this could cause stress. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, when your grandmother used to be old, you know what I mean? All this stuff. I know my grandmother used to be like, man, you better stay your ass in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they know it's a lot of shit going on. They don't live the life and got the experience. So they're like, you better sit your ass down, because there's a lot of shit going on outside. And it's been going on for years. And it can happen to you. Anything can happen. So you need to sit your ass in the house. So if your mother and your grandmother or somebody telling you sit your ass in the house, sit your ass in the house, man.
Basically.
For real, because there's a lot of shit going on out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, what time you shutting down, Baloo?
About to shut down about 1 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stay up. You know me, I be falling asleep on panels. I'm tired.
You need to go get your sleep. I'm about to shut it down now.
I don't want to be up here snoring and whatnot.
You feel me?
No, know how I get down.
So when you I gotta check this show out after I hang up here. I'm about check this show out because you had a good content on there. And what was it called? Can you let the people know what you was talking about?
Yeah, sure. So I was basically talking about the importance of working together and teamwork and support. It's very important to support each other. Don't criticize each other. Well, if you do criticize, do it in a way where it's coming from a good place. Don't go on your platform and try to make somebody look bad. You know what I mean?
Got you. So basically, teamwork is the thing, and that's what people need to focus on. Teamwork. Each one teach one.
Exactly. Work together. Help each other out because that's black people's problem. Black people don't know how to come together like other people and help each other out. They rather just sit back and criticize each other and talk bad about each other. But that's pretty much what it was about. And we talked about some other things too. Bernard Riley, shout out to Bernard Riley. He had a stream this morning. He was talking about tricking and stuff like that. And Game Changer touched on that a little bit, you know. So there was a couple of subjects we touched on.
That's good. I'm definitely gonna go check this down and definitely go listen to your show. I was running around earlier, so I couldn't get a chance to come in the panel.
I can't hear you that good. You're going in and out.
Can you hear me?
No, I hear you.
All right. So I want y'all to hit them like button. I need people to hit the like button. Next time, subscribe to the channel. Next time you see me posting, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you share it too. Definitely.
All platforms. I don't care what it is. Twitter, IG, Facebook, share it. We need to help him grow because he's a new content creator. Let's try to at least get him to 100 for now. Let's focus on 100.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna let you go to sleep. Sweet Melody Speaks. Check out her page. Good content.
Okay. Type it in just like that. Sweet Melody Speaks, and it'll pop right up. Subscribe, and yeah, hope to see you guys there.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
All right, y'all. That was Sweet Melody Speaks. Go check out her page. Good content. Subscribe to her page. Hit that like button. Let's get her to that 1,000. And again, we just want to say R.P. Black Rob. You know, R.P. Black Rob, R.P. DMX. You know, and we want to say, man, we appreciate what y'all contribute to hip hop. So, if you like the page, make sure you subscribe so you can get the content and you can see what we and also our breaking news, what's going on in the local area. And that's it, man. God bless y'all. We out.